The Challenge8000 team in 2010 will be attempting to climb the highest mountain in the world, Mt Everest. If you succeed, you'll be the first Maltese to reach the top of the world at 8,848 meters, if I'm not mistaken. You've been helping to source equipment for the team. You are part of the team, Robert Gatt.
Yeah.
But what does it take other than the equipment to meet this almost insurmountable challenge in terms of character, for example?
Well, of course, you do need quite a bit of physical and mental toughness. Probably mental is slightly more. The thing is, you're climbing for around 50 to 60 days, and it takes patience. Yeah. So climbing, even though you're climbing the mountain, you're probably also climbing down the mountain several times. You don't climb the mountain in one go. So from base camp, you'd go to camp 1, and camp 1 to camp 2. Camp 2, you go back to base camp because your body needs to rest. So probably you're climbing the mountain more than once if you manage to reach the summit. Personally, I've been climbing for almost 20 years. I've been in situations where, they were tough, but if you try to be safe, you'll get out of them. So if the conditions are not good, of course, safety goes first. The mountain will always be there. There's always a second chance.
You've been quoted as saying you want to see the Maltese flag flap on the top of the world and make history. In achieving that goal, what is your biggest fear and how are you preparing to overcome it?
Of course, it's a very difficult challenge, and that's why we've got a year to actually prepare for Everest, and we're taking it in stages. So from now till Everest, we're planning a number of climbs, both in the Alps and in Scotland, and also Choyu. Of course, I'm Maltese, and I want to be part of the team which first takes the Maltese flag up on top. From the EU countries, it's just Malta and Cyprus haven't taken up the flag on top, and I think it's about time somebody try to do it in the national interest. We want to put Malta on the mountaineering map, and the best way to do it is, take the flag up Everest.
Challenge8000 is named Challenge8000 for a reason. Conditions above 8,000 meters change dramatically, and the amount of oxygen and the conditions on above 8,000 meters are not compatible with human life. So that's why anything above 8,000 meters is referred as the dead zone. There are just 14 peaks in the Himalayas which go beyond 8,000 meters, and in the next 18 months we'll be trying to climb 2 of them.
Mr. Saunders, you've climbed Everest, you've summited Everest 4 times. What would make you do it again?
Very good question. I have no answer to that.
You must have a reason.
Well, Robert's a good friend of mine, and he asked me if I would be involved in this team, and it's a pleasure and a privilege to be involved with the Maltese team, of course, and to be able to help a little bit. Well, the first time you get to the top, you can barely believe you've done it. It's like having finished university and then discovering you got a first. It's like that, It's as big a feeling as that. I imagine the next nearest feeling is making your first million as a businessman.